What's up, YouTube? So I want to go ahead and make a quick video announcement for our 2026 CCT Gold Mentorship that is coming to you the next 2 weeks for free on YouTube. Yes, it's for free. This is the Cramson Capital Gold CCT course, strategy, mentorship, so on and so forth. I have been preparing this for the last 2 weeks of 2025 for a very long time now. Obviously, you guys know if you've been trading any length of time, we've got Christmas week coming up. We've got New Year's week coming up. They are obviously probably the 2 weeks out of the entire year you want to be the most careful in the markets. We're still going to be scalping. We're still going to be placing trades, so on and so forth. But I wanted to take the next 2 weeks and really deliver to you guys the Gold CCT 2026 mentorship. So the purpose of this video is obviously to introduce it to you, to let you guys know what is coming, but also to give you the course content in this video. I'm going to go over everything that is going to happen over the next 2 weeks. It is going to be 2 sets of lessons. It's going to be week 1, Monday through Friday, and then week 2, Monday through Friday. So we're going to have absolute crazy content coming out to you guys. And what this is going to be for, just so you guys know, is it is going to be basically to lay out everything from start to finish. I've made strategy videos before for CCT, but what I'm doing now is I am giving you everything top to bottom, the foundation and everything that needs to be built upon the foundation for you to be able to take CCT to the next level in 2026. So I'm not only over the course of the next 2 weeks going to give you the strategy start to finish, but I'm also going to show you how you can implement it. And on top of that, I am going to deliver the understanding on why it works. If you don't know why it works and if it doesn't make sense to you, you're not going to have the confidence you need to execute it. But once you have the confidence you need from understanding how it exactly works, you're going to be able to take it further than you could ever imagine. So we're going to talk about all of that. But with all that being said, the next 2 weeks are going to be the mentorship, and immediately following, we are going to kick off 2026 with a private live trading room. I am going to personally be putting everything into practice that I'm going to lay out in this mentorship in 2026, starting January 4th, that's Sunday night during Asia. We'll get on a half hour before Asia starts, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an atmosphere, an experience that is going to be a private live trading room for people that I'm opening the door to my house. And so at Asia during nighttime, when I would typically place my gold trade and I would go and spend time with my fiance, my family, so on and so forth, work on other projects, read a book, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be opening up my life, and I'm going to basically open registration starting December 25th for anyone who wants to be a part of it. I'm creating a private trading room and a private chat room for members only. Obviously, it's going to come at a cost, but for the value that's going to be behind it, it's going to be well worth it. And look forward to that on December 25th. We're going to announce it. The registration's open on Christmas, so it's going to be huge. I'm going to basically open it a week before we start things up. But without further ado, the 2026 mentorship is going to come to everyone for free. And then if you want to actually be a part of the trading room that's going to be putting that into practice going into the entire year of 2026, and you want to be a part of that as well and just trade alongside us, have a community that's full of serious people that are like-minded. Obviously, of course, there's a cost, but at the same time too, what that cost is going to do is it is going to get rid of all of the annoying people that are going to distract you from what you're trying to accomplish in 2026. And there's only going to be people that are taking it seriously. You don't pay for something that you're not taking serious. So I will make this extremely clear. Everything that I'm giving you these next 2 weeks is free. It is free strategy. It is everything I do. It is everything I know. And then basically, if you want to be a part of the private community, that's completely separate. But there's nothing behind that paid wall except community with serious people in a private setting and trading alongside me real-time live. So we're going to jump straight into this. I have got the table of contents, our course content, outlined to a T. So week 1, day 1, Monday, we are going to be discussing what is CCT. I will give you a hint right now. It is a combination of a lot of the best concepts. I've been trading for 5 years. It is a combination of what Trades by Sai has brought up, is ICC. It is CRT from Romeo, which is really turtle soup from Linda Richard, but we use candle ranges in it as well. And then it is also, a lot of people don't know this, but ICT has a big part of it as well. It's the combination of the best concepts in the entire industry that have been really bringing retail traders to the point we're at now, which is a lot better than we used to be. So with indicators, all those other things that just, did good for pockets of time, but they didn't do good always. We're starting to see the charts. CCT is a year-round way to see the charts on how they're always setting up. It's the candles themselves, right? We're not adding anything to it. We're reading what's already there. So I'm going to go over day one, what CCT actually is, and show you guys how after 5 years of trading, I've been able to take numerous different concepts and pool them together into one strategy that I have founded, and it's CCT, candle continuation theory. Now, day two, we are going to be going over the CCT chart setup. We're going to explain why we're trading gold. We're going to explain when we're going to trade gold, the timing of it. We're going to explain the time frames that we're going to trade gold on. We're going to break down the technical analysis, how we actually set up the chart, how you can set up the chart every day, how you change your charts when new candles close. And then we're also going to explain the entry and the setup on that. So that's going to be the CCT chart setup. Day three is going to be CCT money management, not to be confused with risk management. This is not going to have anything to do with risk management. This is going to have to do with money management and how you can actually build a system and a mindset to basically detach from money and attach to process, which that's going to be a whole nother video. But this video is going to be showing you exactly the process that you need to follow. It's extremely process oriented. It shows you how you can basically look at the trading month in a profitable way. And once you have in mind, okay, this is what I need to accomplish for this month. This is the goal. This is the vision. This is the framework of what I'm trying to do to manage my money. It's going to absolutely help you get day to day from winning trade, losing trade, winning trade, losing trade. It's seeing past all of that. So we're going to go over money management day three. Day four, guys, why does CCT work? I am going to break down not just my belief, but the real world reason on why CCT actually works. There is a real world reason. You have to think about it. The markets are the increasing and decreasing value of something, the exchange of buyers and sellers. It is a real world thing, but we're on our computers so often or so much of the time that we don't actually know what is why should, we're buying, gold, but why are we really buying gold? Why is there a real reason? And it's not just fundamentals. There is a real world reason that you can, if you understand it and you see it on the charts, it actually comes from the candles themselves, the technical analysis of the market being out of balance and being in balance, and auction theory and stuff like that. So we're going to go over that. That is going to be day 4 of week 1, and the final day of week 1, day 5, is going to be the CCT mindset. This is going to be kind of a follow-up on the money management video, and it's going to be how you can detach from money and how you can actually attach to process, and the process being what is outlined in the money management. But that's going to be a switch that gets flipped for most of you. It will be absolutely game changer, because the strategy is super simple. You guys are going to see that, but it's a lot of your understanding behind the strategy, a lot of your understanding on why it should work. These things are what help you execute. They help you become the person who can execute. Now, jump to week 2. This is going to be the second week of this mentorship, the last week that connects 2025 and 2026. And this is going to be absolutely like a step up from week 1. We're going to have CCT combination with turtle soup. I'm going to basically explain in further detail that framework, which is just as accurate of an entry model as our normal CCT. And when I do trade live in the private trading room, I am going to be basically doing this framework as well. I've been doing it for the last several weeks. When I trade gold, the turtle soup CCT model, insane. You don't do one or the other. These are both things you put on your chart. You wait for them to appear. Week 2, day 1, you're going to get to see exactly how a chart setup looks like with CCT turtle soup in combination with CCT. Now, day 2 of week 2, We are going to talk about liquidity. Obviously, a lot of people know that there's external range liquidity, internal range liquidity. I'm going to first of all go over what liquidity is if you don't know what liquidity is at all. And then I'm also going to talk about it in a way you might have never heard it talked about before. And that is liquidity that you enter off of and that liquidity that you target. Now, I want to be extremely clear, and I'll go into a lot more details in that video. They are not the same. And if you use the wrong one to enter and the wrong one to target, you're going to mess things up big time. So I'm going to go over that. That is a absolute game changer for your understanding. And now on day 3 of week 2, this is going to be trade management. Not to be mistaken with money management. Trade management has a lot more to do with risk to reward. But what I'm going to do in that video is I'm going to lay out 3 different ways that you can manage your trades that over the last 5 years have been the only 3 ways that I've managed trades profitably. And then I'm going to go over the exact one I'm going to be using and why I'm going to be using it and why I see it to be the most profitable, especially when you're day trading gold on the lower time frames, the 1 hour and 1 minute, which is what this whole mentorship is about. This whole mentorship is about trading gold on the 1 hour and 1 minute during Asia. I'm going to go into details on why that is the highest probability setup in the markets right now that exists at all. And this mentorship hopefully is going to help you guys see it the way I see it. Now, day 4 of week 2, this is the second to last video that is going to be the CCT coin flip theory. It is going to piggyback on the trade management, risk management video, and it's going to be my bread and butter. It is going to be a gem that I dropped for you guys in that video that has helped me immensely over the last several weeks and last several months scalping gold with CCT. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you understand this coin flip theory, which I've dropped hints at in several videos before, it is just so easy to take trades with this mindset. I'm not even kidding. And you win so often with this mindset and with just the strategy itself. Let me put it this way. I've studied the professionals in trading, but also in poker, people like Mickey Mays playing Baccarat, stuff like that. I'm going to say this without saying too much because obviously I want you guys to look forward to the video. But there is a very specific understanding that these professionals have had with things like this that have really just made it super easy for them to execute and for them to just run up numbers without thinking, too much about, is it going to play out? Is it not going to play out? Like, just look forward to it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. Now, the last and final day, day 5 of week 2, the last and final day is going to be the CCT plus TS, which is Turtle Soup playbook. And that is going to be a complete set of rules in a Notion template. It's going to have the trading rules start to finish, as many details as it possibly can entail. And I'm going to basically break them all down. It is going to be exactly the way I execute and exactly the game plan I follow in the private community. And I'm going to break that all down, and it's going to be a link in there as well. So if anyone wants to take those rules, put it in their back pocket, pull it out when they need it, they're going to be able to. And it is going to be the culmination of the whole mentorship, in which you're going to be able to just keep it and do whatever you want with it. And then after that, going into 2026, everyone is going to have everything I could have possibly given them. And the people that want to run with it on their own, they can run with it on their own. And then the very first week of January, anyone that wants to be involved in my private trading room and they want to trade alongside me and they want a private chat room with serious members, that's going to be open as well. Like I said, registration will open on December 25th. But I am just absolutely looking forward to 2026 with you guys. We are going to have, I believe, the biggest year yet. And this 2026 CCT Gold Mentorship is going to segue us into that massive year that I'm looking forward to all of us having. So I love you guys. This is for free. This is your Merry Christmas gift from Cramson Capital to you guys. The next 2 weeks of CCT Gold Mentorship. I absolutely love you guys. Despite some of you crash outs recently, I still love you guys too. And this is still for you guys even more than anyone else, because you guys aren't going to be in the mentorship or the live trading room, obviously. So this is going to be for you guys. You guys run with it. I heard recently someone say, um, don't worry about haters. Your haters are just confused fans. And I know I got a lot of confused fans right now. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Look forward to Monday. That's the first lesson in the CCT mentorship. I'll see you guys there.